Alright, like, you feel me? We gonna talk about how women abuse their power and how they want men to be feminine because, like, if you tell your woman to do something, like she's supposed to be obligated to do that due to the agreement that y'all together. But you know, females always want to avoid responsibility, so they're gonna be like, "Oh no, 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 this is not how it is." But as soon as the second that you don't want to do nothing for her, all hell break loose. Windows get busted out and all type of shit. So it's like, and that's kind of emasculating when you think about it. Like when you a boy, nigga, mama be telling you you ain't gonna be shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like breaking them down mentally. You know, not choosing good fathers from them, even when the father want to be in their life. Not allowing a father to be in their life. You make the child, you know what I'm saying, grow hatred for their father just like you, just because you got a problem with the father, you know. And that's how it always happens. Like a lot of shit like your mom didn't break up with your dad because, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, he was doing something wrong. Like your dad could have been doing all the right things, you feel me? And your mama just was like trying to hit that reset button because your dad probably knew too much. He was just trying to take care of his kids. But the mother like, no, 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 no. And so that's why even if your dad wanted to tell you something, you wouldn't want to listen to it because all the evil things your mom said about him, you wouldn't want to believe what they said about your mom. You know what I'm saying? But some people could keep their mouth closed, some people can't. And if somebody was to say something about somebody else, you'd be like, now that person wrong, but you wasn't wrong when you said what you were saying. That's why you should never argue with a woman or never get emotional around them. Because that's how you feel they want. Like, if a woman view, how could I make this manly, strong man get all emotional and raged up? I'm just a woman, so they find power in that. Like, as men, we fight differently. Women are masters of emotion. So you're going to have to learn how to master your emotion because she knows how to say things to you that trigger certain emotions, you feel me? And you just got to be strong enough to tell yourself that I'm the man, I wear the boots, and this is how it's going to go, you feel me? They just want you, they want you to be like a simp. Like, they want you to be like, they want you to be a simp, my nigga. They don't want you to have no wisdom. They don't want you talking like, oh, God this, God that. Like, that's the last thing that they want, you feel me? Like, they ready to get you out the way, too, because, you feel me? You speaking on some shit, like, and it's truthful, and they don't like that, and they ain't got no say so. Like, on YouTube, if a nigga saying something, you feel me? Bitches want to flag the video down, but he ain't said nothing that was wrong. You probably disagree with it, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you feel me? Even if the person was defamating your character, they probably didn't do it with malice, you feel me? They probably did it with intentions of just, you know, telling the truth and exposing you for what you be doing. You feel me? Like, like people be lying all the time. I can't stand a lie. Like, oh, I can't. Or you would say, like, okay, you talking about me. What about you? Then they be like, oh no, no, no. Then they go around the bush and don't want to admit to nothing. Can't stand them type of people. Like, and when you in poverty, like, you gotta watch out for these chicken head bitches. Like, and another thing, when you in poverty, like, that discerns you from thinking. Like, if you grew up in a you know, in hotel rooms and shit, how you gonna think about a bigger picture? Like, how you gonna envision you in a mansion or something? Like, or if you just riding Toyotas, how you gonna picture you riding in a 2021 Porsche or something like, you know what I'm saying? 2022 Porsche. Like, how could you picture that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like being in the hood kind of messes our ability to think further. Cause like all we see is that a lot of things we see some people fall victim to because they learn too late that you supposed to, you feel me, go a certain way about it. But they target you when you're young and pump your head up. So you'll make a mistake that you can't, come back from until a certain age. People go to jail at a certain age, do 20 years, come back, be like, damn, like, I don't want that to be me or nobody I love because, you feel me? I always was, like, had to try to, like, I was quiet, but I was, like, always was smart. Like, I knew, like, what not to do, like, what not to say, like, you feel me? Where not to go, who not to fuck with because at the end of the day, I know that could lead me into some shit. Like, feel me? I don't care if you even love that person, man. Sometimes fucking with these people get you fucked over. Like, that's why it's best to be by yourself. You feel me? And when you in poverty, that's all you know. You feel me? Like, and our parents be smoking and drinking. And where you think we get these drugs from? Like these. The government brought them over here, right? But like, nigga, your ancestors, you didn't just be like, oh, I want to drink one day. Like, that you seen that shit every day. Like, and you turned into that because you feel me. That's all you know. You feel me? Like drinking and smoking, you got that from your mama and daddy. Your mama and daddy got that from their mama and daddy. Like, we never passed on no generational wealth. We always passing on like alcohol, drinking, like, and it's always the same story, like, but there's never progress. You never go to the same chapter, like the next chapter. Like, people be stuck, like, and people. That's because people don't want change. You feel me? People scared of change. You feel me? So, but sometimes it's best to change for the better, though. Like, ain't nothing wrong with change if you ask me. Like, as long as you change for the better. You know what I'm saying? Because all our mamas ain't raised us to be no gangsters or nothing like, you know? Like, you can't just be out here not knowing what's going on, is my point. Like, you feel me? You gotta be able to control your own emotions. I'm gonna call you a bitch right now, nigga, you a bitch. You feel me? You're fighting with. You gotta get on. Somebody can't call you no bitch, you get mad and you don't want to do nothing about it. Like, feel me? Like, you might be in a situation where an officer might say something like, all right, do I swallow my pride or do I say something that's going to potentially have me in jail for a minute? You feel me? Like, you gotta have that ability to discern. Like, you feel me? You ever seen Dave Chappelle, like, when keeping it real goes wrong? Like, sometimes you gotta learn how to be the book smart guy. You know? Like, a lot of these people be ignorant, don't even know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? I'm concerned about the kids, because all the 90s babies, we got like morals and standards. We know not what to say, what not to say. Like, these young niggas out here just wilding, like, because their parents ain't choose a good man for them to be in their life, to like no role models. Like, I be damned, how could you have a baby with a hood rat? Like, how does that happen? Like, you have to set your baby up for success. Like, that's why I'm gonna keep saying people, your parents never did give a fuck about you because you just happened. They was fucking, you happened, and you turned 18 and they got rid of you. Nigga, and you bothered them for 18 years. Nigga. And that's as real as it gonna get. You feel me? Your parents ain't gonna tell you that because the image they gotta display to you as a parent. But you you was a bad kid. You know you stretched your parents out, my nigga. They ain't gonna tell you that, 'cause they're your parents, but, you know. Like, and you gotta watch your habits, like, you feel me? Like, it's up to us to, like, because drugs, weed, all that shit, people say it's cool, but it's up to you if you gonna smoke it or do whatever, you feel me? Personally, you should never fuck with any drug, you feel me? Like, and when you don't think for yourself, you feel me? Other people can persuade you to do things that you don't even know you're doing. So, you feel me? Like, some people just be like out here just not doing nothing. Like, anything that comes somebody way, they just accept it. They don't want to fight. They're like, oh, okay, this is what it is. Nigga, food stamps get cut off. Like, my nigga, go up there, go get your motherfucking food stamps cut off. Like, why you out here just chilling? Oh, I don't know. Like, no, I just told you what you gotta go do. Like, nigga just still sitting around. Oh, it's okay. Like, no. Like, how you gonna succeed? And then them type of people them type of people who have rage and get mad like, fuck, you wanna help me? I don't have any fun. Like, you supposed to go down into the SSA building and make sure your shit cut on. But you chose not to go. And the fact that I don't got no money, you mad at me, you supposed to go up there. So keep them kind of people away from you, because you gonna end up, doing something to them that you don't want to do, because them type of people will force you to do something to them, like you was living a good peaceful life. So, and I don't even like talking like that, like, but sometimes they will make you gotta do what they do. Like, you feel me? I got so much, pain in my heart and stuff. So like, I don't even care no more. Like, really, but I always try to have a positive message. You feel me? And that's it. You know what I'm saying?